Nikkei in Singapore up. The battle between Tom Brady and Roger Goodell heads to a New York court this week. What can we expect? To answer that, here is ESPN New York radio host Robin Lundberg. Robin, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me, as always.
All right, what's happening now with Deflategate?
Well, they're going to have the settlement hearing coming up on the 12th, and the judge basically was like, come on, guys. We don't need to be wasting the court's time with this. We need to figure out a resolution and get it done. So I think there will be some sort of action. Either Brady's going to serve the suspension and give up, or the judge is going to force a settlement here, because I don't think the judge wants to go along with this, and I also don't think, if I'm Tom Brady, I want to take the stand a bunch and talk a lot and risk perjuring myself, because I don't think anybody really thinks Tom Brady's telling the truth.
Can you tell me what is it?
Well, that was the problem from the get-go. Is in that press conference he gave, they asked him if he cheated. He was like, well, I don't think I did. It was his initial response that made people suspect.
Well, you know you didn't do it if you can't find it in your phone, right?
Right.
If there's no record of it existing, if we don't actually have Tom Brady with a needle sticking it into a football, he can have plausible deniability.
And if the phone's in a million pieces, it's a lot harder to find.
Robin, but did he or didn't he cheat?
Oh, he cheated. Yeah, no doubt about it. He cheated. I mean, here's the thing. Everybody's saying everybody likes the balls manipulated a certain way. But once they're approved by the officials, I hate the way the NFL does this. How do the officials just not bring game balls that both team uses? That's totally common sense. But once the officials approve the balls and then someone slinks away into a bathroom to take air out of them, that is cheating. You're altering the central piece of equipment. You and I can go play football if we have a football. But if we don't have a football, it doesn't matter.
You know, I feel kind of bad for the guy now, because now he's turned over these emails, and we all know about the $8,500 pool cover and that he didn't want to buy it. And the poor guy, you know.
So I mean, I didn't expect that part of it, but having the emails out, it was a big lesson for my children at home this weekend. Don't put anything in print, whether it's a text or an email, that you don't want on the cover of the newspaper. And so he's now losing here. I think it forces him to give up. And if he can give up and get a 3-game suspension out of this, you know, kind of settle down, I think he looks like a winner.
Well, I don't think there's anything he can really do except for serve a suspension and come and ball out. Like, if he comes in and plays well, then even if he's marred by the cheating scandal, he can say, look, I'm playing with regulation-sized balls and I'm still Tom Brady.
I'm not a Patriots fan, but he's going to, as you put it, ball out. He always has. Last year, people were betting against him, and you see how that turned out. So.
His wife finally makes her appearance on the cover of the New York Post. Remember after the burqa incident when she had plastic surgery, allegedly, over in Paris? Now there you go. There's Giselle uncovered, but she's wearing very loose-fitting clothes, so we don't know what.
Unlike the pool, she's uncovered.
The stuff.
Oh my gosh! Oh gosh! Just to let you know how fair and balanced this program is, you know, the EP of this show is the executive producer is a big Tom Brady Patriots fan, and you're saying he for sure cheated. All right, there's this. There's a proposal to bring 3 teams to Los Angeles: the San Diego Chargers, Oakland Raiders, and St. Louis Rams. What are the chances all 3 will be in LA in a few years?
I'd say 0% that all 3 are there, but there will be at least a team in LA. There's been too much smoke for there not to be fire here. St. Louis is sort of an individual situation. Oakland and San Diego, they could go together and share a stadium. So either these teams are using it as leverage against their current markets to get new stadiums built, but eventually one of those teams is going to LA.
By the way, last thing, Jordan Spieth didn't happen for him this weekend. Golf.
No, it didn't work out. You know, you'd think he would build on that last performance, but it didn't work out for him quite all the way there either.
Kind of a bummer. All right, Robin Lundberg, always great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, next.